Hi YouTubers, this is my first video and I'm looking at the camera and I see where I am going to have to upgrade already. I got the cheapest one at Radio Shack because I wanted to test it out before I actually went full force with this. So let me see, should I back up a little, do a little this? Okay, first off, Jesus Christ is Lord. Now, Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. EIK Sorors. Frat Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, the greatest frat in the world. I want to start off by reading this. I got this off of www.rhymeswithsnitch.blogspot.com. It's a black entertainment blog site. However, they do put real news on there from time to time. So this is about a 73-year-old man who was killed by cops. 73-year-old Bernard Monroe was shot and killed by white police officers on his front porch in front of his family and friends. Mr. Monroe, a retired utility worker, was hosting a barbecue in the front yard of his home in Louisiana for his children, dozens of grandchildren, and great-grandchildren and friends when two white police officers pulled up in front of his house. The sight of the cop car brought a hush to the yard, and moments later, Mr. Monroe was dead. After the cop car rolled to a stop, one of the officers called out to one of Mr. Monroe's sons. The son, who has been arrested in the past but did not have any pending warrants, got up and ran into the house. One of the officers, a 2-week rookie, jumped out of the cop car and chased the young man into the house. Mr. Monroe, who could not speak because of a bout with throat cancer, got up from a chair in the yard and advanced to his porch. Sorry, cell phone, sore Bridget. Want to come over and play space at my house tonight around 10ish? I think I will. He just shot through the screen door. Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Monroe, who could not speak because of a bout with throat cancer, got up from a chair in the yard and advanced to his porch. At that point, the unarmed man was shot through the screen of his front door. He just shot him through the screen door, said Denise Nicholson, a family friend, who said she was standing a few feet away. After Monroe was on the ground, we kept asking the officer to call an ambulance, but all he did was get on his radio and say, "Officer in distress." What happened next is chilling. Witnesses say the second officer picked up a handgun that Mr. Monroe, an avid hunter, always kept in plain sight on the porch for protection. Using a latex glove, the officer grasped the gun by its handle, the witnesses said, and ordered everyone to back away. The next thing they saw was the gun next to Monroe's body. "I saw him pick up the gun off the porch," Marcus Frazier said. "I said, 'What are you doing?' The cop told me, 'Shut the hell up, you don't know what you're talking about.'" "People here are afraid of the police," said Terry Willis, vice president of the Homer branch of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. "They harass black people, they stop people for no reason, rough them up without charging them with anything." Check this out. "That is how it should be," responded Homer Police Chief Russell Mills, who noted the high rates of gun and drug arrests in the neighborhood. "If I see 3 or 4 young black men walking down the street, I have to stop them and check their names," said Mills, who is white. "I want them to be afraid every time they see the police that they might get arrested." Okay. Can you believe this? In the year 2009, we have racist police officers blatantly murdering a man in front of his family and friends, little children, traumatizing them. And then they plant a weapon on this man in front of everyone. So they have absolutely no respect for the black people in that community, none whatsoever, that they felt comfortable enough to actually stage, to actually take a gun and stage it as if it was protecting themselves, self-defense. And it makes me upset because that says a lot about the black people in Homer, that they're not united, they're not handling their business, they're not bettering themselves so that they can put themselves in a position where the police can't even come to them unless it's something foul like this. You know what I mean? Like, they're not inviting trouble. And they're in school, they're working, they're paying their bills. And I know good, clean black people get arrested and murdered every day. But you increase your chances when you're trifling. Okay. So, speak on it. Leave your comments and let me know what you think about this. Again, it's at www.rhymeswithsnitch.blogspot.com. And it's from yesterday or 2 days ago, so you actually have to scroll down to find the article, but it's there. I put it on Facebook. I put the link on Twitter so that everyone can go and read this article because it is very, very disturbing. This is 2009, and Obama is in office, a black man, and this nonsense is still continuing. And people are saying, you know, do black people need affirmative action? Do black people need NAACP and Urban League? Is racism over with because Obama's in office? No, it's not, as we plainly see. And we can go to the paper and get on the internet and find many situations where people of color are being harassed, where people of color are being fired from their jobs, targeted. As a matter of fact, I was on another site and there was a write-up about a man who owns his own company. So he was upset that Obama had become president, so he spoke with his supervisors that were under him and told them, okay, we're going to start firing people. And we're going to say it's because of the recession. And I want you to target the people who voted for Obama. When we lay these people off who voted for Obama, who were so diehard for Obama, let's see what they say when they're laid off. That is so against the law. And someone obviously was a whistleblower because it got out. Wow. I remember before Obama won, I saw a YouTube clip on someone's page, and they were interviewing all these different white people about the election, Obama. So it was this one older Christian, I don't know. This one older white woman, they're out somewhere like in the Midwest at a rally, no, not Ku Klux Klan, at a rally, and she says in this very rushed manner, very concerned, if he wins, the blacks are going to take over. And she was really frantic about that. And then they spoke to this other white person, a younger white male who had a small baby, let's say 6 months old, and he was saying that he wanted McCain and Palin to win because Palin is filled with the Holy Ghost, and so she'll be led by God. And he was sincere. And trust me, I'm a born-again Christian, so I believe in that 100% totally. So we still have all these prejudices in our world, whether it's race, sex, sexual orientation, how you dress, how you wear your makeup, how you wear your hair. People will find a reason to hate you. People will find a reason to not want you around. People who are miserable, who have no upbringing, they don't understand unconditional love, will always find a reason to want to hurt someone else. So, all this division is completely unnecessary. They need to have it where people have to have a license in order to have a child. That is half the battle. Good parenting.